All right, so it's time for What to Watch. For days now, we've reported on the nonstop speculation about Princess Kate and her whereabouts.
And now there is new video of her that's emerged, but it doesn't seem to be squashing the rampant rumors and conspiracy theories. So let's bring in Joseph Uscinski to talk more about this. He is a political science professor at the University of Miami, specializing in the study of conspiracy theories. Okay.
This is interesting.
This is very interesting because even the most recent video that has come out has people zooming in and saying, this looks like there are Christmas decorations behind her. This is old video.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I don't even know what they're looking at. But explain why we human beings are drawn to conspiracy theories. And some can be fun, right, to speculate about something that is like innocuous, but others can be harmful.
Yeah, that's certainly the case, and I'd much rather have people believing in Kategate rather than in Holocaust denial conspiracy theories or other things like that that are usually tied to bad actions. So getting asked about this is not so bad. Some people are bored. You know, you can imagine you get a video of the prince and you say, oh my God, I got to investigate it and see why it's so grainy, or a picture and say, is this really doctored? And I need to go online and talk about it. Some people do that for fun. You have a tabloid media press that has been following the royal family for as long as any of us can remember, I'm sure. Because people are interested. They're rich, they're famous, they're powerful to some extent, they're glamorous and secretive. And that allows a lot of space for people to come up with their own ideas about what might be going on behind the scenes here. And in particular, given what we've heard about King Charles recently, on the back of the passing of Queen Elizabeth, and now with Kate's illness, certainly there's a lot of room for people to speculate what's really going on behind the scenes and what's really going to happen next.
But Joseph, you know, to what Vlad said, that some of it is fun, but some of it is like really serious. Like when we were talking about COVID and you know, but I keep thinking to myself, like, we must be getting something out of this. You know, sometimes you talk to people, you go, why do you want to believe this conspiracy theory? It would suggest that our world is out of control and, you know, this is a much worse place than we ever imagined. Why would you want to go down that road? Well, but people must be getting something positive out of it. What are we getting out of this?
Well, in this case, I think people are getting entertainment, they're getting fun, they're hypothesizing about something they're interested in, the royal family. And but when we talk about those more dangerous conspiracy theories, the ones about, you know, COVID or our medicine, our public health, or things that might impugn racial and ethnic minorities, those can have a very dark spin to them. And sometimes what people are getting out of them is a place to shift their blame to scapegoat somebody and say, well, my lot in life isn't what I want it to be. It must be somebody's fault other than my own.
Right, but the thing also, Joseph, that's interesting to me about this is, look, like we say, it's fun to speculate. Does Bigfoot exist? Have you spotted Elvis at a diner in Arkansas, right? And everybody can jump in on that, and it's fun. You're having conversations with people that are very different from you all over the world. Is Bigfoot real? Are UFOs real? But this is an actual family. I get that. But what makes this kind of unique is the royal family has it within their power to squash these conspiracy theories. And so people say, if you have it within your power to put Kate in front of, and they don't owe us anything, but I'm just saying, if they want to end these conspiracy theories, they have it in their power to do so, and they are not. So that must mean something's up.
Well, I'd hate to tell everyone this, but nobody has that power. And if anything is really out of control in this world, it's people's willingness to believe conspiracy theories sometimes, because people often call me and say, what can we do to get people to change their mind? And my answer is good luck. There isn't much you can do to do that. And if you ever want to test this out, next Thanksgiving, when you're sitting around the table with your extended family, bring up a few conspiracy theories and see how that conversation goes, because no one's going to change their minds.
Really quickly, we are living in the information age. We have access to all types of information we never had before. Are conspiracy theories worse than they were, perhaps at a time when we weren't as well educated?
No, we're paying more attention now than we ever have in the past, but polls tell us over and over again that most of these beliefs are stable even over long periods of time.
Interesting.
Very
Joseph
interesting.
Uscinski, thank
I
you so
believe.
much. You believe?
Thank you.
Thanks, Joseph.